Hi everyone, it's 31st of March, so I'll do an update on how my seedlings are getting on. Plant some potatoes in the pots, the main crop King Edwards. It's a little bit early for main croppers I suppose, but with blight coming probably in about 15-16 weeks time, I want to try and get as long a growing time as I can. So I'm just going to pop them in, they'll be fine in the garden. It's not like they're in wet ground, they're in tubs and everything, so they're okay. So have a look around the seedlings and everything so you can see where things are up to. Also, I've got a shout out for someone. She's called Hazel. She's just started doing gardening videos on her channel. So I'll pop the link in the description below, or it'll pop up in the screen somewhere. And if you pop over there and have a look, maybe subscribe. And if there's any tips or advice or anything, it's all about sharing advice on YouTube. So right, so come and get the camera and we'll have a look around the seedlings. We'll start off right down the bottom here. So we've got the lettuce, which is the iceberg, which is called Warpath, and I've got some Cure, it's called, which is like a Cos lettuce, and there's another Cos lettuce here, it's a bit taller Cos, called Sweet Success, and then some Romanesca, the endive, some Mazure, which is quite small at the moment, but it's growing. And these are called Freckles, they're doing okay. Celeriac, I've kept 10 because I've never grown them before, so I'm only going to grow a few and see how they go. I've got some that leftovers in case there's any problems. Got some celery here which I've saved for a friend. This is a parsnip challenge, that'll be another video. I've got parsnips down here that I've sown in tubes. They've all come up bar 2, which is starting to show. Also, it's a wallpaper roll trough because they're quite tough, and they're only a couple of quid. So I've got basil in that, and that's been sown about 4 days, and it's started to come up. So I've got all the onions in that over here. That beetroot is looking sorry for itself, so I really need to get that out. So I'm going to be going up to the allotment next week and planting a load of stuff out because I've been up and dug the potato bed over and it was back-breaking. So all the brassicas, they're all potted on now into the final pots, ready to go out. I've got drinking straws around the stems. For those who don't know why I put drinking straws around the stems is I have a problem with leather jackets and cutworms, and in the past when I've planted them out, I've gone back a day or two after and near enough all of them have been chewed off, because they only tend to chew it right where it emerges out of the soil. So you just get like a little stump sticking up and the rest of the plant laying down. It's like they're not even bothered about eating it. They just cut it off, and you can rummage around the soil around the plant, and it's always just sat there a few inches away from it. So I started doing this about 3 years ago with the drinking straws. It was a tip I got off an old chap few years ago, and I've never had a problem since. I get a little bit on the lettuce and stuff, but nowhere near as much. Plus it helps because these obviously they get top heavy and they can topple over, so putting these on keeps the stem upright and it forces the plant to grow straight. So and as it grows, because these straws have been cut down the side to clip them round, it just pushes it apart, and once the straws off, they're tough enough to handle the leather jackets then. Tend to be fine. Leeks, they're doing fine. They'll be going out probably another month. Some more greens here. These are Dunham Earlies. So I'll tell you which ones these are anyway. We've got cauliflowers, which are a good size now. Then we've got the Primal 2 cabbage, or sometimes called Golden Acre. That's like just a green heart cabbage. Got quite a white centre on it actually. So I use that for coleslaw quite a lot. And then the Aquils, which is Calabrese, which is a cracking plant. It's nice, short, compact. It gets a large head and loads of side shoots on it. And then we've got, back over here, we've got sunflowers. These are called Moulin Rouge. These are some other ones called Woe, which are just like a multi-head, quite a compact, small sunflower. Leftover tomato seedlings from when I pricked them out. These are the ones I pricked out. I've got 3 empty pots there at the moment, which I'll probably put some cucumbers in soon once the get into April a bit. And I've got peppers, which these are mixed peppers. These two are yellow bell peppers. Obviously tomatoes. You know, I've got quite a few here. I'm not growing all of them. You know, I'm going to be giving a lot of them away, but I'm probably going to keep anywhere between, you know, 20 to 30 for myself. And I've got celery, which is Victoria. I don't think it's self-blanching this, so I might have to do it the old-fashioned way with the trench. I don't know, either that or I might have to put collars around it as it, you know, when it's a bit before harvesting time. This here is a pot that I've sown some baby leaf spinach in, just broadcast the seeds over the top. It's just started to come through, the first one. So these are some backup greens, which now I'm going to prick out and I'll pot them on, and I'll give them to a couple of friends who grow in the garden and that. I've got some leftover celeriac here too. I mean, these are just Primo 2, and they're done them early. There's no other brassicas I've got spare. Potatoes in pots. The rocket, I did 3 pots of rocket, 3 30-litre pots. They're through now. The Charlottes on the back, which were tiny potatoes that I saved from the Christmas harvest. They're really tiny potatoes. They've started coming through now. So we'll go and have a quick look actually down the garden, what's happening. There's the potato peel challenge ones growing away. Need a bit of water by the look of it. So garlic's doing okay. No sign of the carrots as yet. Oh yeah, there is. I don't know if you can see that, but we have some carrots, which are the sweet candle. It's funny how like them ones have come up. But yeah, they're all starting to prick through now. So another week, and most of them should be up. Big onions. They've had nothing but horrible weather thrown at them ever since they've been out here. They're battered by hailstones, so they're not looking great at all. Like I say, these, I don't know if they were proper Kelseys, they were just sold on eBay, so they're just going to fend for themselves this year. I'm not actually going to try much with them. If they get big, they get big. If they don't, they don't. They're actually starting to bulk up a bit now, which is a bit early, to be honest. So just see what happens with them. This is obviously spuds, you know, the pots and that. It's just, all I've got here is bloodfish and bone meal, and I've put some just vegetable feed pellets in, which I'll show you the box when I actually plant the spuds. In here we have peas, which aren't far from ready for going out. I've sown 2 more rows, which are all coming through. These flowers, these will be going out anytime soon. The petunias and pansies and sweet williams and that. Have a look at the seed potatoes. I've actually gone for some Sarpo Mira for the first time ever. Could have done with a few more, to be honest. I haven't got enough to fill a row, so I've got some Pentland crowns down the far end from last year's harvest, so I might put a few of them in. So hopefully another 2 weeks all these will be in, weather permitting. So that'll be another sort of back-breaking day. But hey, oh, never mind, see how it goes. Right, so we'll get on with planting these potatoes in these tubs. Right, that's the other fertiliser we use, potato and vegetable feed, just some pellets. They look a bit like chicken manure pellets. So they just had like a small 3 centimetre, 3 inch pot full in each, because that's all I had left in there. Like I said, a bit of bloodfish and bone meal, probably about 30 grams in each, something like 30-40 grams in each. And the compost that's in the bottom is just pretty much 3/4 compost to 1/4 manure, because I had some manure left over, so I thought I'll mix it in. And you can mix it by hand, you know, or just, you know, with a spade. You know, it's not nothing fancy about it really. These pots are actually, they are buried in the soil, like the bottom 3 or 4 inches. And the soil that was taken out has been just sort of held up around it, because I didn't have anywhere to sort of put it. I didn't want it spilling out everywhere. So obviously as these grow, the roots will probably burst through the bottom of the pots, because they've got little holes. Well, I've drilled some 20mm holes in the bottom. They have holes around the sides at the bottom, but I thought I'll put a few more, 4 in the bottom of each, and that way You know, it can suck some water up from the actual soil as well. And obviously the roots can go down and do the rest then. Now, two sizes of pot here. One's just under 30 litre and one's 35 litre. So I'm going to put 3 potatoes in the 35 litres and 2 in the 30 litre. Go and get rid of my spade. Right, so I'll show you my spuds, not literally, but so I'll just smooth it out like that. You know, there's about 4 or 5 inches of compost in each of these. There's a seed potato. Some of the eyes, they had chits, and I've just pinged them off. You know, so I haven't got, you know, a load of chits on the top. So I've gone for about, you know, 3, maybe 4 maximum. So in this one, I'm going to put 2 in it. Down there. And in this one, I'll put I'll put them all. I'll put one in the middle higher up. I'll try a couple of different ways. You know, I'll do it that way, and then on the next one, I'll try 3 at the bottom, and then I can work out what's best then for next year. Bit of compost on top of that. And then this third one, I'm going to put right in the middle. There, like that. Top that up a bit more. I'm not going to fill them right up now, but I don't want to leave them too shallow either, because I don't want the, if in case there's a bit of a cold snap. I probably will cover these actually, because I've got an old greenhouse cover. So I might just put that over the top of them, just to help warm them up a bit. More there. That'll do for them. And then give it a drink, because this compost is pretty dry. It's just that B&Q multi-purpose stuff. Not the best, but like I say, I bought some last winter and I'm using it up. So it's as easy as that really. So that's the King Edwards. So I'm going to do the rest of these, and then that's them done. Right, so like I say, go and have a look over at Hazel's channel, and then you can follow how she's getting on from, you know, she's using a lot of leaves and things like that, you know, because obviously she's near woodland and that. She's in Sweden, you know, but she's easy enough to understand, you know, because she's actually Scottish. So yeah, if you could pop over there and like and subscribe or something, then I'm sure she'll be grateful. Right, so thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.